Y'all, your girl is reading Beartown by Fredrik Bachman. Okay, this book is messing me up. I don't know why I let Fredrik Bachman, see that name? Okay, he wrote Anxious People, which I really love. Ooh, y'all. See how this t-shirt on top of my head is bringing out my nose ring, y'all. Whew. This book. Why does Sassy Diva JJ have a t-shirt on her head? I was joking with Maya. This would be Maya. So I was joking with her that I don't even know, y'all. This book is just messing me up. So I was joking with her that, I need a blanket. See, we're in Mexico. You don't need a blanket. So I said, but if I had a blanket, I could put it all over my head. And this t-shirt smells so good. I said I could put it all over my head and be all under my blanket reading. Okay, like them book girlies like to do. We be laughing about just shit they like to do. But anyway, serious reading, y'all. Fredrik Bachman. Child, this Beartown got me crying. It's got me holding up my fist like this, y'all. Look. I've done that a couple of times. Whew. This book, I'm on page 334. Page 3. Child, it's hard doing this. Page 334. I'm on that page. And I'm going to finish it today. So in the actual book, the book has 50 chapters. So anyway, I'm on page 334 out of 415. So that means I have, about 70 pages or something to go. And this book has me so shook, y'all, that I had to be like I'm under a blanket. I didn't feel like getting the only blanket that I have right now is my Mexican blanket. I didn't feel like getting up. We're having a read in. Okay, so Pretty Minnie is reading her Vladimir. So we just having a read in, y'all. And this book here, the name of it is Beartown. Now, the first, maybe, when you read the back, you know that there's something tragic that's going to happen. Second paragraph of it, under that heavy burden, the semi-final match becomes the catalyst for a violent act that will leave a young girl traumatized and a town in turmoil, etc. So if you read that, you know something is going to happen. But he's a genius at setting up his characters. Y'all, I'll take it off. I know it was worrying y'all. He's a genius at setting up his character. Character development is on one being the best. And I'm a writer. I did take a lot of fiction writing classes in college. So seriously, there's credence behind what I say. I give myself the authority to actually say that he is pretty much a genius on character development. He spends a lot of time on it. This is literature. This is not, it didn't give me, it's not that. This is literature, and it is phenomenal. So with a lot of literature, you find yourself, hey, what is going on? This is a little slow, but there's always a reward. The Scarlet Letter, Madame Bovary. You just keep on reading it. And it actually is, the story, if it's done well, is powerful. powerful. My book that I wrote is a cross between fine literature but it's told on a down-to-earth level, okay? So anyway, this book has taken me all around the base. It's given me a lot of different emotions. I'm from anger to irritation to disgust to I'm a Leo. Leos have a very strong sense of imbalance. You want to get under our skin, do something that's just not fair. Show us, try to bring it on when it's not fair. It doesn't make sense because there's something is not right. There's an imbalance. So we have a hard time. Y'all, this book is just good. It's not for everyone. It's probably not for the book girlies that just want a quick, fast story because I'm trying to read 5 million books a month. This may not be for you. But if you want a strong story with characters that you can just understand and know every character is not somebody that, oh, I wouldn't be like that. Well, you don't have to be like that. That's why you're reading a book. Say it with me. That's why you are reading a book. That's why when you watch a movie, you're watching a movie, okay? I hear a lot of reviews that take away stars because, oh, that's not like my boyfriend, me and my boyfriend's relationship. Oh, I couldn't identify as soon as they was, we don't do that like that. Okay. But reading books, watching movies, they're there for you to learn and get your mind opened. You become a more open-minded person, or hopefully you will, if you don't shut it away and say, me and my boyfriend, we wouldn't have a relationship like that. Oh, I couldn't even finish it. That's really? Really? That's how you're judging a book? And then your girl and Maya Pretty Minnie, go visit her channel at Maya Pretty Minnie. Visit her channel, y'all. Check her out. She has some good reviews. She takes you on her reading vlogs. But we're not here for, I don't want to pick up a book and say, hey, this is just like Sassy Diva JJ. Yep, just how I would do things. Just how my relationship goes. Just how my relationship with my mom is. Let me just keep reading. No, I want to see differences. I want different experiences. That's why I love Zora Neale Hurston. That's why I love Toni Morrison. That's why I love James Baldwin, Langston Hughes. That's why I love these awesome writers. That's why I love Nina Simone's music. Amy Winehouse. Give me some Aretha Franklin. Okay? Because they're singing even about things that I hadn't thought. So anyway, not saying this book is for you. However, if you're out there wanting some literature, y'all, the hair's still white. Anyway, hashtag being a Leo. I know. Bear with it. Y'all love me anyway. But seriously, if you're out there wanting some good literature, a good story to sink your teeth in, pick up Anxious People by Fredrik Bachman, the author of this book. Anxious People was the first book that I read thanks to, what's his name, Maya? Desmond Z. If this is the first time you are seeing me, that's his tagline, y'all, when he starts his videos. And he's so charming. He's so adorable. His book channel is like no other. But he introduced us to Fredrik Bachman's writing, because Fredrik is one of his favorite authors and such and such and so. So pretty much one of the first videos I watched by Desmond Z, if it's your first time you are seeing me, I took a note. I said, well, let me check out this Fredrik Bachman. Now, a lot of his books aren't titles that once he tells me what it's about, I wouldn't pick up. But this Fredrik Bachman kept popping up in a lot of his videos, y'all. And a lot of times he gives, anyway, this is one of his favorite authors. So now I'm jumping into a lot of the books that he recommends aren't books that I would necessarily pick up from his description. And then he'll turn around and give it a 1 or 2 stars or DNF it anyway. And I'm like, I wouldn't have picked that up anyway. But y'all, this book had me tearing up. So that's why I picked up the camera. And again, I'm on page 334. I'm going to finish it this morning. I have some classes I have to teach. And then I will get back to reading. Y'all see how your girl tore up. This is a t-shirt of this is my book, actually. And so I decided to design the t-shirt. It was a regular t-shirt with a collar, but the collar was way up here choking me for years. I have 2 or 3 of these. And so I decided to take this one and cut the collar off, y'all. I did me a whole Kanye thing going on. So this is my new t-shirt. But y'all, this book has me going. I'm so glad I read it. I'm reading it. I'm so glad I didn't DNF it in the first 50 to 60 to 100 pages. Those pages were interesting, but I couldn't figure out, like, well, what's going to happen? Where's the action? A lot of books don't have action, and they're perfectly fine. Okay. But I was like, well, what's getting ready to happen? What's going to happen? But it's a book. The writing is so superb, and the story is about people, relationships, interactions, clout. And I left out that the whole book centers around a hockey town. The town seems to exist to play hockey. And it's teens hockey is at that. So yeah, it is just a lot. Now, if you don't like books that center around children, if you have a whole lot of triggers, this may not be the book for you either. And if you're not into reading literature, don't pick it up. If you want it to be all Emily Henry and you want to only read all that Lucy Score, give me some Emily Henry, and definitely it's not fantasy, so it's not Sarah J. Maas. If that's not you, don't pick up this book if you don't want to expand your mind, or if you can't expand your mind. If you're a person that's never read, for instance, James Baldwin, you've never read you some Langston Hughes, you've never read some Toni Morrison, Alice Walker, Janet James Brown, which is myself. If you've never really wanted to delve into deep, dark topics, this is not for you, child. It just ain't. However, if you've been out here searching BookTube and you're kind of like, okay, I love me some Emily Henry, I love me some Sarah J. Maas, good, but give me some more. Give me some more. I want some meat now. Or I'm the type, I like all types of books, which is me. I love all types of books. So if that's the case, and lately what's been frolicking around on BookTube is not something that's tickling your toes, start with Anxious People, though. If I hadn't read Anxious People, I may not have been ready for Beartown. This book is so good. It's powerful. Yes, it has messages. Is it preachy? Not to me. well written. The characters are fully developed, like I keep saying. And it's just how people in communities, what can happen in a community when you find yourself in this community and existing only for hockey. Hockey is just running the community, y'all. So sometimes anything goes. Otherwise, do we love our citizens? How are we protecting these children? What about the children that aren't playing hockey? Do they count? Are they worth something? So I'm out, y'all. I'll be back when I finish this book. Love you always. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Share the channel. Subscribe, comment. I reply to all comments. Bring your friend around. Okay? Talk to you later. Peace.